Nearly 6 decades have passed, and the memories of those years are exchanged during a celebration of the life of a teammate, Ken Harvey, on September 1st, 2014. Here's a series of slides and videos taken at the home of Russ and Kitty Hilderly, Gooley Bay, and a gathering the next day at the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 25. Included is a video, a eulogy, from our quarterback of those days, the memorable times, His Excellency Governor General David Johnston.
Remember him?
Yeah, he was president of DuPont.
He was a twit.
Oh, sorry. Bobby,
Gunner, I didn't know you were there.
No, wait a minute. I'm just checking your lips. You still play the trumpet?
Yes, sir.
Because you were so pretty.
Yeah,
that's...
No.
He was the best ad-lib trumpet player I've ever seen.
No.
Honest to God. And I
told-
played with him. I wasn't as good as he was, but holy...
Yeah, you were.
Did
Yeah,
he
you
play
were.
the goddamn trumpet?
No.
Oh!
Hey.
Still
You
does.
know that, eh?
Still does.
Still got it, eh? He can ad-lib.
Yeah.
He's the best ad-lib player I ever learned.
Yeah.
They came from BC, Alberta, Colorado, Michigan, Illinois, Texas, and from Belleville, Ottawa, Newmarket, Burlington, St. Catharines, Sudbury, and the Sioux, where it all began.
Brian told me not to talk. Not to admit anything.
Well, you think you might get into trouble if you talk?
I might be.
Isn't that weird? You put a movie camera in somebody's face, they stop talking.
Yeah, stop talking. Well, I didn't want you to get my bad side.
Athletes are sometimes accused of never growing up. They regularly relive their past lives because they just don't want to admit they're growing older.
Okay, so what position were you in? I was playing fullback.
Harvey was right.
Kenny Hart, yeah.
Kenny was, I was left tackle, Kenny was left hand.
Talking about the 57 team in Timmins. There it is, right there.
Okay, well,
Outside the bus.
what position did Court play?
Tackle.
Left tackle.
Okay, well, he was too small for it. Who put him in
Yeah, but
there?
he was hard as nails.
Yeah, Mr. Rhodes.
He's hard as nails.
Gordy Beaton played tackle and
Yeah, look at Gordy.
I don't care about them, I care about Court.
Court
Because I'm watching
played
Court.
tackle.
Wait a second. A year later, I come back from university after first year.
Yeah.
I'm watching Court walk into work at Algoma Steel with his little fucking lunch pail. I said, well, you were heavier than you are now.
No way, no way.
And yeah, he was. And I said, Jesus Christ. I mean, why would a guy that's in shape like that, why would he get blocked into my knee? Remember? Remember how we're wrapped up in
I
that house?
remember we slept on a pull-out bed
Yeah,
together.
yeah. It's his fault.
We're billeted, we're all billeted.
Yeah, we were
Okay, take his beer away.
Our coaches made a difference in us for the rest of our lives. They brought meaning to teamwork and pride in what we could achieve together. The decades that had passed shrunk to only minutes. Memories became vivid and real. We relived our youth, if just for a little while.
His life was so,
AGT. Yeah, everybody got telephone.
Okay.
That was a joke because they're all Ukrainian and Polish out there anyway.
Right, yeah.
So I spent 25 years in telephone.
This will change the world. It's like Hitler and Stalin.
I'm making a movie. So chat away.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to give you any glare. Other than my forehead.
Wrestled them down. Halftime, Tipton said to you, you know, why ain't you tackling? Somebody else said,
You want to stop him talking? You must be kidding.
yeah, had the old boots on, and size 13. And my foot, somebody started, Eddie Bernard was the guy. Okay, and he stood up there, and he said, he didn't have the right shoes. size 13.
Snow down before he gets snowball.
Oh, yeah. It was awful.
He's now thinking about putting a double car garage in or whatever.
Well, they'll cut down the window.
He's looking to buy a plow.
Yeah. I just got a new Husqvarna now.
What is it?
I think I was in Dakota on
Yes, and head coach Tom Tipton was spiritually present.
If they ask you if you signed it, you tell them you did. Don't say anything else. They ask you, did you sign this? Said, yeah, I did. No, you didn't make me say I didn't, or I wouldn't change my mind. So they have to accept it. And then she said, when you come back, I've got a friend at the customs. She's going to be at this station at a certain time. Get a cab, come to the station. At that time, she's going to let you through. Otherwise, they're going to stop you again.
You gotta have the patience of the Lord to go through.
Yeah.
You know, why do you want to come back to the
Well, we went over to the body
We have more problems trying to
Reno, we had two bologna sandwiches one time.
Dick's gone and Donnie's gone.
And they put us because we had two bologna sandwiches. So Jack tells
Bologna?
American
Baloney to that.
So Jack says there was $750,000 in the
Oh, I shouldn't
The Tall Tales and Beveraging honored a fallen teammate. We reunited this day to commemorate the life of Ken Harvey. And a final gathering and toasting to our teammate Ken and all our Wildcats who are with us in spirit if not in body, and some memories shared from our quarterback of the day, David Johnson.
I'm sorry I'm not with you all to remember our great teammate and that great friend Ken Harvey. I have so many fond memories of Ken. He was one of the best natural athletes I've ever seen, tremendously talented, and a great sense as to how he blended his talents with the talents of the rest of the team. A great receiver, a great defender, a great kicker. And it was no accident that our SCI Wildcat teams did so well when Ken played a starring role. Ken was a most unusual receiver. He was quick, he had great hands, and I remember so many plays that he made a difference. In our grade 12 year, our second last year, we won the Northern Ontario Championship, and we were playing, as you recall, in Sudbury on a very, very wet, rainy, muddy field, and it was difficult to score. And I recall, I think it was second down and 15 yards. We needed a first down, dropped back to throw a pass, and I slipped as I was throwing the pass, and I thought, oh, darn, this thing is going to be a mile over his head. 15 yards down the field, Ken went up in the air, and I thought he must have had a 10-foot step ladder, tipped the ball with one hand into the other hand, came down for an 18-yard gain. We went on, got a first down, and won that game fairly decisively, but the end was not certain, and it took great plays like that. Another play that I run over in my mind again and again was, you recall the one loss we suffered in our last year against Escanaba. This would be the fall of 1958, and it was 6-0. Escanaba scored once. We carried the play, and I think it was early in the fourth quarter. We were on the 1-yard line of Escanaba with 4 tries. First try was a quarterback sneak, and then we ran Reno Barbin, the fullback, twice into the line, thinking we could punch it over for that last yard. We couldn't. We called a timeout. We came to the sidelines, and John Milliken invented a play which was the right play for the situation. It was a fake run into the line and then a pass to either the right end or the left end in the flat. We came back in. Unfortunately, the defensive team penetrated and got to me before I could get rid of the ball. I've relived that play many, many times in my sleep, and to do it again, here's what we would have done. I would have come back and I would have said, first of all, I want all the interior linemen to lock ankles, that is to be inside one another's steps, so we've got a wall that can't be penetrated. Secondly, we're going to have a really good fake of the fullback into the line as if he's taking the ball and draw a whole crowd to him. Thirdly, each of the ends, Scotty on the right side and Ken on the left side, will do their block for half a second and then shake it off and just slip out of into the flat, and I'd have either one just to lob the ball through for the touchdown. And fourthly, we called a snap on a count of 3, not a count of 1, so that we'd have an opportunity for an offside if in fact the play didn't go. Well, I guess that was just too many things for us to explain and get across, but to do it again, I could see us doing that play, and it would be a flip to Ken on the left or a flip to Dick on the right, and we would have come away with a 7-6 victory. I have so many memories of those great times we spent together on the football field with Coach Tipton's wonderful direction, Frank Donnelly, John Milliken. Only in the years since then have I come to realize how fortunate we were to be coached by those outstanding individuals, and how fortunate we were to play together as young men, learning the game, learning to work with one another to produce outstanding results. And Ken, of course, was such a key part of that in his own quiet and important way. We miss him enormously, and the memories get even better with the passing years. Good luck to you all. Look forward to seeing you all next year. Thank you.
SCI reigns supreme throughout this land. Ever by SCI, we'll promise we'll stand, stand, stand. Striving the right to do, we'll never shy. Ever by SCI, we'll lift the banner high. It was a privilege being a part of the SCI Wildcats 1958-59 NASA Championship team. The welcome mat is always out, as it was back then here at Gooley Bay. May our next reunion be just to continue reminiscing those youthful glory days. Friendships forged then are reinforced, and reliving those days allows time itself to stand still.
you.